Right. Great. Thank you, all of you, to add to your side of stories and again joining with us on this early morning. Just give me a bit and let me pull the uh, you know uh, a deck around which we'll talk about what all uh, things we have in hand. Why Boomi, what are the challenges we have in daily out in the integration landscapes, different integration landscapes of different organizations maybe. And then we'll also dive in a bit on the content side, what we will plan to cover. So just give me one moment. Let me pull that up. All right, I have started to share my screen. Please confirm if you can see that.
Yeah, we can see it.
All right, good. Cool. So, just to talk a bit around uh, the Boomi space, this is what I plan to cover today. We'll talk about a bit about Boomi. I'm pretty sure though, almost all of you have a good hang of it already. You know why Boomi, what is Boomi and all that, but and so we will quickly cover that, and we'll quickly jump on the different components and different features we have in hand, uh, and what are the different content side which we'll try to cover across as we run in the different days and different modules on the Boomi side. So just to quickly run across, I think we all know, and which is why all of us are here. Boomi is something. This is an old act, so which is why you see Dell here. Avinash, right? So again, yeah, Boomi is one cloud-based integration platform or a tool which is very extensively used nowadays because of different capabilities and different feature sets it is offering. A pretty good amount of feature sets and I would say capabilities it has offered to different project landscapes, which and irrespective of and systems you have, whether they are based in the cloud or on premise, it has been taken care. It has been able to take care of all those set of requirements across different domains. So, be it HCM, be it healthcare side of it, be it retail organizations, be it logistics providers, any set of domains, you name it, and this platform is very easily able to take care of all those set of requirements. So, like if you talk about logistics and retail sets or supply chain providers and all those providers, the B2B or the EDI side of Boomi is something which is pretty widely used today. A lot of those providers and big organizations are very swiftly migrating from different other legacy tools to Boomi side of it because of different regions, which we'll talk in a bit. But all the developer level facilitations and feature sets, all the management side of aspects in terms of data management, process reportings and all those. So with different capabilities, everything is swiftly moving across on the Boomi side of it. Um, and yeah, which is why it is being so much in the market that you're hearing a lot of stories around it. Legacy tools being migrated to Boomi, different technical migrations happening, and from existing set of any integration platforms, all these set of integrations are being moved to Boomi integration space. And also, if we talk about uh, the the challenges side of today's landscape, so with the I would say outburst, or with the acceptance of AI in the today space, and different capabilities of data, it has been such a merge on data engagements typically, that uh, distributed systems, or systems had become so distributed across the landscapes, that within a single organization landscape, you see systems are so widely distributed that some of the legacy systems are sitting on premise. At the same time, there are certain systems which the organization is using on the cloud, and then there are certain systems which are maybe third party onboarded. So with the current set of engagements and outburst in the market, every organization is scaling up, expanding in different horizons, which brought different systems in the picture, across distributed across different sides of it. And which is why we landed into a need of such a platform, or such a tool which is able to take care of all those uh, requirements, where you are able to connect or establish your integrations in a way that you're able to interact with all such diverse systems with the ease of uh, development. Not that you have to establish everything separately, and then you need to plug in and all that uh, in that space. And with all the distributed systems, it has also added that you know integration complexities has increased so much, that I recall, initially, when there were certain projects in my earlier days where we are connecting to different end systems. We are setting up those integrations and connections and all those, and then after we have done that, we are integrating all those systems into one kind of a running cycle. So basically, the integration complexities has arisen so much because of those distributed systems, that it has become a little challenging to manage different endpoints, different systems you have in hand, different type of integrations you have built in, and then alongside, maintain all the data sets and everything. So that has been again another set of challenge in the today's landscape. Uh, Third is, as you see, and which I have also came across, because you have different end systems, be it something sitting on premise, be it something sitting on the cloud, or some other third party systems, and something which you are interacting, because you have different end systems, so obviously you have different data coming in, different type of data coming in. Some side you might be bringing in some database endpoints, XMLs, JSONs, or it may be some custom set of data structures defined. So with different variety, or different file patterns, you are bringing in from different end systems. obviously, mapping those or transforming all of those into something, some different end systems or whatever set of requirements you have, it has always become challenging with the increased uh, data outburst with AI and other set of engagements. It has become challenging to incorporate all those different set of data sets to something similar or some common set of endpoints. So, which is why, again, we needed to find one platform tool or engagement which should be able to take care of all those set of requirements. And then, some of the other factors which I have spoken to different stakeholders in the past, and they have brought up that, I would say monitoring around the processes, monitoring around the data, or the reporting side of it has also been another challenging part. So there had been a lot of legacy products in the market earlier, or I'm sure maybe today as well, where the process reporting or the data reporting hasn't been very robust or hasn't been very user friendly, I would say, where you can just directly go in and you're able to figure out what all transactions you have in place. You can do things around to uh, also see your transactional data, which is a data which is under transformation, and you can see what all data has been fetched over, what data has been transformed into some end system, target file system, and you're able to see your different executions you have probably executed in your certain expected time frame which you have in hand. And so basically, diving deeper into your transactional data to understand what you have just processed, or which is pretty handy at the time of certain debugs where, let's say, you have landed into some error and you want to go back and figure out, what order you have processed or something unique like you have processed, and where it could be a challenge. So is to go through the logs, which is the logs is basically what all transactional or transformational steps you have taken within your integration. So the any platform or any tool you work upon, it should be something which should be able to give you transparency and user friendliness around these set of aspects where you're able to easily dive in and understand different steps your integration has went across, and you should be able to adapt to any sort of debug framework or debug challenges based on that. So that's something which I have directly heard from different stakeholders in the past. And again, last is around the performance aspects as well, where uh, in the existing set of legacy platforms, they have reached out a level where they're not able to scale up from there because of, again, not such a very easy friendliness around, I mean, user friendliness around your things to scale them up, or not. So basically, in those set of tools and platforms, you need a specific skill set of people to just jump in and do things around increasing performance issues, be it from the development perspective or be it from the infra level of perspectives. But I think with the Boomi integration landscape, uh, at a certain point, we do need skilled folks who can add up things around the infra side of it. But from the development perspectives, it's something you and me who can take care of those bottlenecks with with changing our design approaches, with incorporating more of the parallel processing side of it, and doing all those things without changing much on the configuration sides. It's just that friendliness with the design, understanding with the design approaches and the patterns. It's something which you can incorporate into your designs and achieve these kind of daily scenarios or challenges. And then if you get a lot of ease around your environments as well. So if you see the right hand side of it, certain other parameters where challenges has fallen across in the past, and Boomi is has been able to handle all those challenges. So challenges around security, where not with every platform, but there had been issues with certain set of platforms where not every layer of security is something you can or you were able to incorporate. But Boomi has given those capabilities where it can incorporate security features around network layer, around the data layer, and then all different level of accesses, different level of other things which you can do around to ensure you have ample amount of security in place. Then we just spoke about transaction processing and friendliness and user friendliness around it. How it has helped in terms of monitoring and all those aspects. Monitoring is something pretty much of a good capability which Boomi has thrown up on our side. Then creating of test environments or forsake any sort of those environments, it's something pretty easy on the Boomi side of it. It's something which you can do on on just few clicks and set up your any sort of required environments, and then onboard your those activities onto those in particular environments, like any testing, any UAT environments, sandbox environments where you're just doing your development, POCs, and all those different activities. So that has become very easy alongside. Mappings has become so user friendly, so developer friendly with the with the Boomi development landscape, because everything is pretty much like configurable. This is around the low code or the no code approach where uh, uh, instead of writing the entire set of codes, entire set of packages you're building, it is something where you can just plug and play with, different set of features you have in hand and do your things around it. So with just doing some set of configurations, you are able to achieve lot and lot more within the development space. So that has become very friendly and very encouraging, I would say. Then yeah, sizing and performance things we also spoken about. So that has also become pretty easy to scale up from the Boomi side, because you have different aspects. You can do certain things from the from the development side where you can achieve different things. You can try to incorporate different things to like adapt to parallel processing, and then there are certain other things which you can do from the infra or the admin side to scale up from atom to molecule and then to other things. And we'll talk more about atom and molecules, which are the executable spaces in the Boomi landscape, where all the where all the action happens. So we'll talk about more on that aspect when we get along. Um, Moving on. So yeah, just a few pointers around your overall challenges we have in hand with current maybe migration tools or maybe current integration tools. So yeah, again, the type of integrations we do, or the way we do those integrations around in those tools or the platforms, it's a little bit challenging. I recall myself doing some of the things. Again, if I'm naming something, I'm not trying to put those particular platforms under some radar or under some degraded action. It's just that I'm trying to quote some example. So I could recall, some of the integrations I had done around OIC, Oracle side in the past. Very few though, but uh, because a certain higher set of activities you have to perform up over there to do different things, to do even to do development side of it. You're building a lot of things over there, and then for the deployment you're doing certain different set of activities, and then for the reporting side you have to uh, incorporate those in a different way, and it's still not very user friendly to read out of those logs. So again, yeah, the type of or this type of integration has been a little too complex. There, it's not that they're not able to achieve whatever you're expecting out of your current set of requirements, but the friendliness or the easiness to do those things around has not been uh, such top notch, which I think Boomi has tried to give us. On the same lines, data, as mentioned, could not move easily, business process automation, analytics. Yeah, so I think it's pretty much which we have spoken about already. Friendliness around data, friendliness around development, which is why, you build so vast and scaled up integrations that your uh, data transformations or data movements from one end system to other after you have transformed everything has become quite easy and quite interesting to do so. Um, Business automations has become easy because of the ease or the different capabilities Boomi has given us now. So I think pretty recently they have added something on the automation side of it as well, which means if there are certain set of activities where you're just performing repeated steps daily in and out, uh, there you can incorporate those automation features to build those integrations around, and let those things happen in an auto mode now on from there on. So from those side of automation perspectives as well, it's something which has been added recently, and those are the set of